716.
Let's go. It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
It's Fire 716.
Let's go. It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
Boy, Kev on air. We waiting for Big Frank. You know, he doing his Big Frank thing. You know what I mean? My girl, Jay Cherie, is on sabbatical. She had to run into work because she an important person, and you know we important people out here. What's good with y'all? What's good? Good morning. If you on your way to work, you late because it's 8:00. But if you ain't gotta be there till 8:30, you good. Stop and get some breakfast. We in traffic today. We in traffic today. We got something to talk about today, y'all. So keep it posted. Keep us in. Kev, how you been?
I've been all right. Got a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah. If you need your house painted, call me.
Kev is your boy.
I am that guy. I got some advertisement coming for that. So yeah, be on the lookout.
That's lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard that? If you need it primed, if you need it painted, Kev on
Call
air.
me.
It's Kev with the stick.
Kev with the stick, cat.
Man, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all boys. A lot to talk about. Question of the day coming up after this next break. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where it is. It's your boy Daniel with your boy Kev.
Yeah.
You got Jill Scott coming at you. Oops, I said we got Jill Scott playing. Guess what? I like that.
As long as you play it after, yeah, it's gonna play.
What's good with y'all online? What's good with y'all?
So I had a question of the day yesterday, right? The minute I had the question, I lost the question. I was like, yo, this would be a good one. Let me type. Oh.
Ain't that how it be, though?
It's terrible. I ain't even smoke at the time, so can't blame it on the weed. Like none of that.
Ain't that how it be?
Just terrible memory.
It's how it be. You know, I want to talk about. You already know what I want to talk about.
What?
I want to talk about Steve Harvey children.
Oh, listen, Lori Harvey, have a seat, lady.
I want to talk about Steve Harvey.
Little
children.
girl, have a seat. Several, 20 of them. I know your dad can buy a lot. Have several of them, okay? Have them buy 1 million seats and have all of them, okay?
Nice cushy.
Because ain't nobody signing no NDA to get with you, shorty. Like it probably ain't even that good. Let's just be honest. It's probably not. Like no, we're not doing that. You got too many people in your ear. That's the problem. Girl, you better get these to sign this information because they be talking. So let them talk. It's in the speaker.
Yeah.
The third one. Yep. At the top. Nope. 1, 2, 3. My fault. Yeah. Yep. Nope.
before we get kicked off the air.
Right. Probably too late.
Now that's like these niggas think they funny. G-Dad. I know that it's still copyrighted music somewhere.
Facts.
Oh,
I'm tired, dog.
Or shoot, I find myself going to sleep after 12, and I'm like,
I went to sleep at 12.
I'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Never.
Took another shower.
What?
And went to bed.
Oh man.
And I woke up, I was like, if I had to work right now, I'd be up. I don't know. Talked to my daughter. I was like, yo, Jay, you coming? She didn't even talk to me. She gave me a thumbs down. She was like, thumbs down. And I was like, all right, I guess.
Yo.
All right. You know, I was like, my bad.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? For y'all who is looking at us right now, question of the day is, what is your toxic trait in friendship or a relationship? An example of this can be a lack of trust, difficulty managing anger, or won't communicate and just shut down.
So for me, it's a little bit of all of those.
You got to explain yourself, okay? Because that don't mean no dang sense. You like all of it.
And it's like, I got trust issues. It is what it is. I ain't gonna say if you don't have trust issues, something is wrong. But if you just openly trust people, you bound to get hurt. It's just you gotta let people show their hand. Like, I go in trusting, but like I'm like, all right, let me observe, let me see what's up first. You feel me? Like, I can't just, oh yeah, I trust you with my whole life. Nah.
Come on, bro. Trust him with your whole life.
Nah.
Like you Jesus. Trust him with your life like Jesus. You gotta trust him with your whole life.
That's
Jesus, you the man. Your life. I trust
God you. Is the only one I can trust like that. I can't get nobody else that
shoot. I don't know. My toxic trait. I guess my toxic trait is that I want to do everything on my own.
Got you.
And then I be wanting to be by myself at times where everybody else want to be around.
No, like, facts.
And it sounds bad, but it's kind of true. Like when Jada really want me, I'd be like, yo, I'm trying to watch TV. Like,
yo,
I'm trying to watch TV, fam.
Facts.
I'm trying to just be chilling.
I'm just trying to chill right now.
What I'm saying? The baby be over, so I gotta give her attention. So now, she in my arms is whatever, because she just love being there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just like, family. Jada want to tell me every story in the world, bro. I don't really want to hear it sometimes.
Yo.
It'd be the same thing with Queen though, but it's a little different because like she be busy.
Gotcha.
So then I just get used to her being busy. So then when she not busy, I be like looking at her like, yo, don't you got something to do?
Don't you? Why are you not busy right now?
But that's my toxic trait mostly because when things go wrong, I just deal with it. And sometimes just dealing with it is sitting there and waiting.
No, facts.
Sitting there and waiting until I can fix it. And that could be a negative thing sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Because it leaves everything just up in the air.
No, facts. Absolutely.
And I just be like, when I get some money, I'll do it. And sometimes getting money is
forget about it.
Sometimes sometimes getting money is a 2-week thing.
Facts.
So that thing be hovering over everybody for 2 weeks straight.
Dang.
So, oh, your boy Frank is back. Look at him here. Well done. You done seen him online.
Oh yeah. Yo. Stupid.
For sure. Fire 716, your boy, Big Frank, lucky the Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you across the universe. I said that fast. I'm going to say it again. Fire 716 Radio, your boy, Big Frank. You're locked in to Big Frank in the morning. Listen, locked in the room with me is Kevin.
Yeah.
That night, they had to start it off. They had to kick it off for us online real quick. But we here. And we're talking about toxic traits. All right. And, you know, I realized that I'm not really the best person, but God chose me because I got a lot of red flags and toxic traits. Number one, I shut down.
Eat quick.
Quick.
No arguments. Nothing. I'm not doing it.
The moment I attempt to engage and you do not say less, I am done for the rest of the day.
Fact.
Don't look for extra conversation. Don't look for there.
You better hope that pickle jar ain't tight.
Because now you want to cuddle and talk, and I'm not in the mood.
Nope.
It's a dub. We had a little scuffle in text message. I tried to address it in conversation. You dismissed it. I'm shutting it down. Number one. That's number one.
Yo, Frank, the type of person he try to talk to you, he talk to him, then 10, 15 minutes later, yo, what you want to eat? Yo, don't talk to me.
Don't talk. Just figure it out. I'm going to the store. You ain't say nothing. I'm not forcing conversation. I'm not forcing nothing. Okay. That's number one.
In my house is we smoke. So when we get in arguments, you gonna smoke without me? You gonna smoke without me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In my house we eat. You eat without me?
You ain't gonna eat no. You ain't gonna
make me nothing. You ain't said you want nothing. So I made what I like, what I want to eat. I didn't consider.
You seen me cooking. You ain't say
nothing. Okay. Another toxic trait that I have is I create false narratives, and I have to check myself because of the lack of communication, my mind begins to wander and create a whole situation, and I read text wrong all the time.
Which is why I don't send text messages unless it's like a, "Hey, what's up? What you doing?" If it's an argument or we having a discussion or a conversation, I'm sending you a voice memo.
Yes.
You can't take it out of context.
Right.
I'm not screaming. I'm not being snappy with my words.
When I said your mom,
and
I met your mom right.
And I'm petty.
No,
listen to me. So my wife told me, I'm sitting now, wife be watching, so good morning. She told me that I was late for picking her up from work, as I am quite often. The kids, but she said, you don't listen to me and you don't take me seriously. And I tried to engage in the conversation to identify where that was so I can try to fix it and readjust it. She didn't engage, shut down.
She said what she said.
So the next day, she was like, hey, I need the car. And I said laughing emojis. Ha, 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 ha. She says, why are you sitting to that? Because apparently I don't think you're serious. Like,
petty.
No, I'm petty.
Yo.
She's like, are you serious right now? You tell me. I don't know. Because
that's real petty, Doc.
That's petty. Like, because for sure. After the pettyism. Because it is
that's real.
Once I've tried and okay.
Facts. I'm not putting too much energy.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm over this. Also, this is not a trait, it's a pet peeve of mine.
Gotcha.
That you could address me about mine, but then I identify that you're doing the exact same thing. And I can't. Oh.
Nick.
Oh yeah. Good morning, y'all.
Yeah. No, that's real.
So what's your petty trait?
Don't do something. Don't let me do something and you say something about it. And then when I say something because you did the same thing and you feel like you shouldn't change it, don't think it won't be an argument.
Oh, for sure. So
It's an
I
argument
don't
every
think I
time.
do petty stuff. I think I say petty things.
I do and say.
I do.
Because the stuff that I do, I'm not doing it out of being petty.
Right.
I'm doing it because
Yeah.
this is just how I am. So like, if you ask me to do something, then I'll do it right then and there.
Got you.
And then you'd be like, "Why did you do it right then and there?" I'm like, "Well, it really wasn't that serious to me." Or I'll be like,
That's enough.
or I'm like, "Because I'm grown, I got to do nothing. Nobody say." You
No
know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
You know, I be
You know
in
my
the
mother,
middle
I
of
don't
doing
gotta
something. I
do
be
it
like,
to
yo,
say.
I always say it all the time, like, "Yo," I was like, "I'm grown."
I just be like, I don't want to start today because I be in the middle of doing something. Like, yo, you just yelled at me. It came from me
And
for
now-
doing this, but you a part of the set. Okay, but if I choose to, now I'm being deflective, and
But
you know
not-
what?
Yo,
Good morning. Let's talk this morning because how you can feel, but I can't.
facts.
But that's exhausting.
Frustrated Fridays.
Listen, all I'm saying is that communication is key.
No facts. Listen.
So,
Oh man.
so my wife didn't tell me, yeah, I wasn't in the mood to have a conversation. You should have said that then.
Thank you.
Because we was just texting 37 seconds prior. So we were engaged in.
No, don't be texting me and then tell me you don't want to talk. Ma'am,
No facts.
we've been talking
Yeah,
all day.
all day. Yeah, so.
You do not want to talk now.
And don't be talking to your friends all day and then come around me and talking about I don't want to talk. Because now we got a problem.
We don't have a problem. I
Nah.
don't wanna talk neither.
Because you're right. I don't want to talk. But then again, I do want to talk because when you say I don't talk to you, now it's a problem because I'm talking to other people.
I done separated myself from you.
There's a window of opportunity. And if you.
Facts.
I've already.
Oh.
You missed
Yeah.
your
Don't not talk
opportunity.
to me at 6 o'clock.
Listen, it's Big Frank in the morning. What if you're watching online or you're watching on? You guys, we are in so many locations that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
We are on my page. We are on Fire 716. We are on Facebook. We are
My
on
page,
YouTube.
YouTube.
But definitely just comment. What are your toxic traits or some traits that frustrate you in friendship? We'll be right back with more content and conversation. Coming up, we got Tyrese and DMX. We're here on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Online, y'all get these commercials.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make
One
sure
day.
that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
My love for you.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Faith, Hope, Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app
Like
and rock
Dr.
out with your
like
girl.
Dr. Dre.
Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
No.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Dan the Dark Knight. If you were thinking about giving back this holiday season, there's a toy drive happening.
Like wake up
Friday,
out your sleep,
December
you
23rd
just start hitting it with
at
a
the
pillow.
Messiah 24 High Park Boulevard. All donations
How
are
y'all
welcome.
doing this
For
morning, man?
gift
How y'all
drop
doing
off,
this morning?
call
Hope all is well.
716-579-2757 or email Kissa Brianna, that's BRIANNA at yahoo.com. This is sponsored by Fire 716 Radio, Inject Faith, Hope, Love, Turn Up Photography, and Ezra P. Scott.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Kev on there. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Why was you standing over me?
Why was you there?
Why was you so close?
Why was you standing over me?
Number two, I didn't know Jeff was going to be here. I didn't see those text messages.
Got you.
I did not even see it.
Hey there.
I think my kids covered up. They can't even see. They can't even see.
My God. You should hop on that Gracie, bro. What's wrong?
Listen.
Oh, they know about Gracie.
She going platinum. I told my wife that yesterday, I guess.
YouTube
Gracie going
charts.
platinum, bro. I'm telling
Like,
you.
where we going next?
Church mess? Anybody got church mess?
Oh, we ain't got no Chronicles.
Let's chop it up. Let's talk about.
I want to talk about Harvey.
Well, no, that's exactly where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Lori Harvey.
Because you about to get dragged today,
let
Miss
me give him a
Lady.
little taste of DMX, and we about to get back into it. Lori.
Yeah, she's a clown. She's a clown. Comet and Cupid and
Facts.
Yo.
This DMX.
no facts.
Nose reindeer had a very shiny nose. Come on.
I want to hear y'all sample this, but they might get us off.
Never have I heard a more gangster.
Right.
You know what make it funny is like it's only gangster because his voice. It ain't even gangster because he say it.
Because what he said.
Just how he say it. Just so gangster. Yo, bro. You say it like Rudolph ran through the hood with the AK.
Rudolph let off in the hood.
This front of Rudolph, he put out the 9.
He popped the sled trunk. He went to the sled.
That is his story.
Got you. So that's what happened to him.
So that's what happened when they didn't let him play the reindeer game.
I don't remember how many reindeers it was.
I think it's 12.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where this may find you across the universe. Listen, locked in the room with me is Daniel the Dark Knight. Kev on air.
Yeah.
Big Frank in the building. We about to dig into the storyline about this young lady, this young what's the thing to eat?
Whippersnappers, vultures.
Let's call her what she is.
Okay?
She's trifling.
She is
Tatiana.
She
is
Bust down Tatiana.
So
Ariana.
You read it?
Yeah, I'll read it. So Lori Harvey makes men sign NDA agreements before going on dates with $1 million penalty for disclosing details.
That's how
according to Lori's friends, she makes all men sign an airtight non-disclosure agreement before she even considers anything romantic between them. The friend explained Lori makes all the men sign an NDA to make sure that whatever they talk about is personal and confident.
Yeah.
She's a dub.
Big dub, like $20 bill. Because
I am
trash.
I am perplexed. Because in Thoughtarian, dub all day. As a Thoughtarian, you just want to be crazy when I talk about it.
Fact.
Childish. Grow up. Okay. Because you famous, but you not.
You not. You only famous because of
Your
who
dad.
your father is. Like, don't nobody know who you is unless you dating somebody.
What conversations is we having?
Facts that
Yeah,
need to be
I-
confidential.
Like, unless you like telling me all the crazy sexual stuff that you do, and you don't want nobody to know.
See, you know what? That's probably it because her track record. She's been places. You know, Michael B. Jordan is the latest, and then the other guy who successfully made it to engagement. But there's Puffy.
Yeah,
There's
his son. That's that right there. Red flag.
Oh, and
That's what
Like,
NDA came
who-
from.
Red flag. NDA. Red flag. Like,
who was the first? Who
signed it first?
who signed it first? And it's like, did you do this to get back at me? Like, what? To whom?
Are you having people sign these things to protect your dad? Because if you're doing that, a part of me will respect you.
Yeah,
because
But
that's not
her
why.
dad, no, her dad ain't got nothing to do with what's going on between her sheets at all.
Because you know, because I would definitely roast the father for the daughter's actions.
I won't. Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because you suppose that as
She a grown woman.
as they do the church, okay, man to God, you can't even control your own household. She grown. What do you mean?
Fact.
Yes, I'm the pastor. Yes, she's on OnlyFans, but guess what? I'm grown. She's grown. I don't know what you. I've done my due diligence.
No.
And now you mad? No, you signed. You can't talk about it. What a contract that? You know. So, but what if it's forced by her dad? What if her dad? What I want you to do is just, hey, listen, make them sign this.
But to teach your daughter to make people sign NDAs because whatever we do or whatever we talk about is can't make it outside.
I can make it outside.
Like
She trying to
that's
make business
but
proposals.
It's just weird. Like unless we're talking about like real money
Yeah.
She
in these conversations,
all right. She
like who cares what your favorite chocolate is?
Facts.
Your favorite color?
it's about money.
I'm not pressing.
Gotta be.
It's all about money.
Is it about her getting $1 million because you can't hold your breath about her favorite color? That's what I'm saying. What is
Her favorite color is blue. Here's your money, Lori.
like what's
But
the
no,
joint?
like
what's
it's about money
Yeah.
because a lot of relationships I'll say in the spotlight,
Yeah.
they have money behind them.
Mhm.
It's publicity, it's the A&Rs, it's the two companies coming together type
Valid,
situation.
valid.
This could be something like that.
Mhm.
No, she's not, but she's a high value target.
Yeah, and what happens?
Is she?
No,
But she is.
I'm gonna
She
tell you
is.
why. Because
yes,
once you drop the cookies in the cookie jar for top tier people, you
Facts.
get information.
absolutely.
And just in casual, not necessarily being aggressive or being mean, in casual conversation, y'all might be talking,
Yeah,
and she might, oh yeah, because he did this or this did that, and she might be dropping some situations,
pillow talk.
pillow talking.
Celebrity pillow talk.
Because
is
listen,
different.
because when you once you've been done correctly, you ain't got no, oh yeah, yada 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 yada, and now she's just like, you know what? Don't say that to nobody. Just don't
Right.
tell nobody what I told you. You know, or
So it could be
Yeah.
legit a business deal. Like she trying to find some. Michael B. Think about it.
Dudes sign it, but her friends tell everything that she do.
No facts, but like think about it. She started. I won't say she started, but she started with Puffy's son. Then she went to Puffy, or was it Puffy first, then the son?
I don't know. I need
The way it goes is wrong.
No facts, but like she started out with the son and got to the father. High level celebrity. You go from Diddy to Michael B. Another high level celebrity. Now she with who?
No idea.
I don't know who he is.
But remember that guy she got proposed to? She about to marry,
Right.
Allegedly.
Right.
But
So
he can't talk about it.
Right.
He can't promote it. You know, he can't tell his
facts,
family.
but was he like up there with Diddy? Was he up there with Michael? You get what I'm saying? So like if she's going after these types of individuals, it has to be about her pockets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get that her relationship
I don't know.
slightly based off your income. I can understand that, but that go with the territory. You know, the people that you hang out with is the people that you eventually get. You know.
All right. So apparently there's been like 6 situations. So yes, David Fisher.
David
The,
Fisher,
the latest one. Let me start from the bottom. Lori and Trey Songz.
right?
Lori and Justin Combs, the son. Then Lori and Sean Diddy Combs, the father. Lori in the future. Lori and Michael
Not
B.
in the
Jordan. Michael B. Jordan and then the latest guy. He's not on the list, but
Mr. Fisher. Is his name?
here he got engaged to Dutch soccer player Memphis Depay.
Dutch
He's a Dutch soccer player.
money. Not high level.
Oh no, he got money.
But he got money.
He got money.
Yeah.
That's
like-
different
He's
money.
like
though.
soccer.
That's foreign money. He spend his euro.
Yeah.
He spend euro.
Yeah. So
She's still a dub.
sure.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Celebrity dub.
Yeah.
She a dub. Like it would be one thing, all right, if what she was doing was having conversations about her business, about her dealings,
Yeah.
and we're like, all right, so all the stuff that we talk about when we talking about merging or coming together or projects we doing,
Yeah.
we need to sign these. I get it. But to tell but to make me sign something because we smashing is weird. Like, it's like, this gonna sound bad, and females might say something different to me. It just sounds like top tier host stuff.
No fact.
It sounds like top tier hoe stuff because you such a top tier hoe that all the hoeing I do need to be under contract.
Undercover.
What? I need to have under contract hoery. Before we get into any whole business, I need you to sign this paper. Yo, and that's just crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't know if anybody else sees it that way, but Daniel does. Daniel sees it that way. If you feel different, you can always, go online and have your comments.
No, facts. Chime in.
Have your comments about the things what y'all saying. But sounds like top tier hoary to me.
Boredom.
You know what I mean? You seen what Kim was doing, and you seen that she got out. Though her hoeing got her rich. Maybe, Laura, are you going about this the wrong way?
Yeah.
Maybe you're going about this the wrong way. Maybe you need to be like your hoeing out so you can get some promotions or something.
Yo, she might need to do a Trojan commercial.
Something.
Hey, she got to do something out of the box.
Make my man sign an NDA. He still got to put a rubber on. That's crazy. Anyway,
yo, facts. Because if you get pregnant, can't nobody know. So what you doing?
They gonna know. You can't hide it forever.
Can't hide it forever.
Not if you're gonna be outside. You can't hide it if you're gonna be outside. Your daddy gonna say it on the show one of these days. Yo, I'm dead.
That's terrible.
Maybe I should, but you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should not be bashing Lori Harvey. Maybe I should be understanding that she is protecting her name in this NDA because you have nothing.
She has the.
If you don't have
name.
if you
That's
have
it.
nothing else in this life, it's your name, your character. It's just protecting those things and making people sign NDAs.
What's a boss to a worker?
I'm just saying.
A bumblebee.
This is me being my own devil's advocate. Being her devil advocate on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she protecting herself with this NDA. Maybe she
ain't doing nothing.
Maybe she don't want her character to be talking
And maybe she a free spirited, and maybe her dad was like, "Baby girl, you so free, but I can't have." It's not about the Lori. It's about the Harvey. I can't let me be who I am. Let you mess up all you got going on. So I'm not. But I realize also as a father, I can't stop you from doing what you do. Yeah. Do me a favor, just make them sign this NDR. They can't talk about what you got going on. But Dad, just do it for our protection of our family, because you won't be the one tearing us down. Okay, your brother's already spicy, and they already living their life, and I'm cool with that. I got them because that's the movement right now. And, your brother working for me over here. Your twin sisters they married. They doing their due diligence. Hope no scandal over there. But you the one.
Legit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So
maybe.
Yeah. Good morning, India.
To go back to the other thing.
Yeah.
But Kim got rich from being a hoe. So if you protected your hoery, high class hoery, you may be stopping yourself from the Maybelline commercial that you could be on.
Kim high level of success has come from the scenes. Yeah. But they have money because their father was a football. So she was already with Paris, and she was out there as a she's out there as a Lori Harvey. she was a Lori Kardashian, okay? And she was already out there, and she didn't have it in her. She didn't have it, so she was in fake love, and just that's
why I was like, it's high class horror.
Yeah. Listen, it's going down this morning. Big Frank in the morning. When we get back, let's get into this conversation about Brittany coming on home versus the man. with the arms.
I don't.
It's going down. Fire 716. Just hold it. It will be back.
Oh man, but no. How they get a spy factor? Like I don't get that.
For me, it's you. This
I
is
get the politics behind it.
no.
But like I don't.
It's really Russia saying, "Listen, Nick, I'm Debo. If you want her, I want him."
It's really a coin flip.
It really is, and it's a matter of the people because they're gonna dog us if we don't go get her. They dog us. Y'all was just talking trash about us not going to get her.
Yeah.
Now that we had to do some crazy stuff to go get her, now we mad that we got her. Or we mad that
I ain't mad. I just don't get it. Like
I'm not mad, but at a point, a part of me is like,
didn't want to keep her.
right.
like
Keep her at this point.
the give, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, I
This
hear you.
wasn't-
It wasn't fair trade.
If they would have gave us back 150 Negroes,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I
But
mean?
it's like
not saying
when you in power, when you in the these are the rules, and I'm not wavering. So either you're gonna give in or she's staying here. And you gotta carry that
because we not in the wrong. So
right. Like
that's a be the problem.
what you mean? Like
they wasn't in the wrong for it.
so if you go, we want our guy. If you want this Russian, this is not a game. This is not a fairy
The
tale.
mafia.
This is
facts. Legit
like
mafia.
this is not a movie scene. It sounds like it. There's one being created somewhere, but sure. But the people that's killing me, she's free. Be glad that she's free.
I'm happy she's free.
And while you're talking trash, the arms is probably giving y'all weapons that y'all got going on in these streets now. Gangsters and thugs.
Because he a weapons dealer. He's a
But the
weapons dealer.
CIA is bringing him in. That's just
He's a weapons
He's
dealer.
weapons. This is what I do. Y'all just caught me one time.
Try to catch
he a
me.
weapons dealer?
Yeah.
Or was he a spy?
He's a weapons
Weapons dealer, like weapons. He's known for like what they call him.
Okay.
Selling them
yeah.
things.
Facts, like
Yeah.
smuggler weapons.
Got
People.
Russian. He Russian.
Russian.
And I just think that but for
For the family, I'm glad.
the family and for us,
And for black people in general.
had it been you, what would you want?
Right,
to do?
I want it. But a part of me,
Let him go.
I got this. It's just this double-minded American feeling because it's like America trying to say Black Lives Matter with this, but at the same time, it's like, but then later on, it's gonna blame you. Like, well, we had to give up this person because we had
But
to.
then
Arms dealer.
but then the two is
we
like
wanted to prove to you
we
that
know
you guys.
we know how to find you.
Now, devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What if they punish him when he gets home?
They're not.
No.
For getting caught.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What
It's
if
Russia.
Like what did you tell him? What watch it. I need this guy back, not because he's an arms dealer.
Because
He got too much information, and we about to
I'm gonna kill
cut
him.
him from his.
He's not gonna make it 24 hours.
I gotta kill him.
Like he doesn't have a job when he gets back.
Pull him like
You had to kill him. Y'all
Yeah.
wasn't gonna kill him, but
What did you? That movie said. What did you tell him? What did you? Nothing. I told him nothing.
did you really not tell him?
You thought he was clearly I don't know Russian.
Stop.
Stop.
Not Gustav is not.
It's not he is chef.
It's a German.
That is a German name. I don't even know. That is dumb. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank locked in Big Frank in the morning. That was Foolish by Ashanti. Were they not foolish to exchange Brittany Gardner? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Grainer, because Gardner is somebody else. What's the name related? Grainer for a arms dealer. I feel like when you in control, you're just in control. This is the standard. This is what it is. This is what it takes. And for everybody that's complaining because the man free to give out new weapons, I just feel like yo, you complaining for her. You were just crying for her freedom.
Right.
Now that you got the free, nobody want to pay the cost for what it means to get what you want.
Like, oh man.
Like-
what if you want? Like, what if you want the job? but it requires you to be
Right.
No, if you, the only thing I think of is when your kids want something, you tell them no, they want it so bad. You're like, all right, so then I get it, and then y'all go to the store. Then you go like, now we go to Wegmans, I buy a sub, and then you like, ooh, where mine?
Yeah, I actually.
Remember when you wanted that? That was yours.
No, valid, but it's like nobody wanted this. The cost for her freedom was the arms dealer. That was the cause, and now that it happened, now y'all want to just never satisfied, just never. Like just never satisfied. We don't know what's about to happen to this man. Like this man may not make it to tonight. This man might be he might be held upside down in a cage with volts on his nipples or something. With
getting beat by paddles.
Trying to figure out what information did you sell. But she's free. And what is
congratulations.
Right. Like, is she happy that she's free? Like, what is she like? Dang. I was living my life over there.
Like legit, what if she wasn't like a super
fine, miserable? Like,
make her a great
like anybody talked about the like? Did she call anybody? Did she?
Yeah.
When she was over there, just nah, I ain't gonna say that. That's kind of rude. Just knocking them down over there. Like, hey, what's going on? What was there balling still? What is there like G over in the prison league?
She said she ain't want to play basketball. She ain't want to hold a basketball. Nothing while she was there. But I hope that she heals from whatever the experience that she experienced.
Yeah.
You know, glad she go back to her family, to her wife. I don't know if they got kids.
Right.
Her mama.
How long was she locked up for?
Her mama happy that she home.
A year? Was it?
It was
It was a while.
No, it was a couple months.
Her mama glad she home. So congratulations, Brittany.
Yeah.
Coming home.
I'm coming home.
To everybody that's mad about it, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, right. For what reason?
Do you want Black Lives to matter or do you not? Like,
Right. No. Facts. This is like.
How much do you want them to matter? I want them to matter. Arms dealer matter.
Oh, when we get back, I didn't even read because I just didn't know you wasn't coming. Jess, I'm blaming. I just didn't see the messages. We're coming back with church mess because Jamal Bryant,
You just got something to talk about.
Jamal Bryant, marijuana collaboration. We'll talk about it when we get back. Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning. So.
Right.
You want to keep going.
So, Pastor
Josh,
Jamal
what's
Bryant
up, brother?
says he's looking to leverage the land owned by his new Baptist church to grow and sell weed. It will help teach black boys and men farming.
Cultivation.
They're growing weed at the church. Where do I join?
All right, so I only got two things on that.
All right, no more time. No more. All right.
I wish I could hear this song. I don't think it's.
He got the mouse.
So we play dance hall Christmas music over here.
Yeah.
No other station does this that I know of. He said, "Walking on the house." He's walking on the rooftop. That's what he was saying.
Walking by the house.
I'm gonna give y'all a real taste of this. All right, that's enough. I'm assuming because it's dancehall reggae that it's not registered. That's my hope. Boy, what you laughing at? Nothing.
That was the song.
He said, hey, that's my jam. Shout out. Bust down.
Yeah, let's have this. Let's go ahead and have this conversation.
So my daughter having a dance And I told her that I'm gonna put cameras I'm gonna put a camera in the corner. Yeah, I was like, in the first time I see her twerking to R. Kelly or something, I'm calling in a bomb threat. Stop playing with me.
It's a bomb in the building. Get your Chris Tucker on.
Stop playing with me.
Yo.
What's wrong with you?
But I mean,
Get your life together.
you gotta talk
Wagwan Rastafari. Fire, 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 fire. I can't get past that part. Fire. 716 Radio, your boy. Radio. Big Frank. I missed the word. I just missed the word. It's going down. Kevin on there. Day in the Dark Night.
Good.
So Jamal Bryant,
Church stuff.
church master, is getting ready to use the land acquired by his church to grow weed, to teach men farming, and they're gonna sell it.
Right.
I'm all for it.
I only got two things because my first thing is teaching black men to grow things. Cultivation. That's a positive. That's part of very positive thing. Could he have used other things?
What about crops? What about tomatoes? What about potatoes? What about watermelons? What about things that we can that everybody with good conscience can partake in, not just a select few? Because everybody. I'm not knocking those who are in herbally essence situations, but everybody can glean from.
Everybody don't have the conscience.
Everybody's
spirit ain't
and then
to that.
And then what level of strands are you producing to this? Like how detailed are we going?
You're just going dirt.
And are you now the supplier? Like are you now you are the distributor? And did you distribute to them directly? Did you set them up LLCs? Are you now not only hoeing Jamal Bryant, but now you are the drug dealer of the church? Like how intense are you getting ready to defrank?
Are you being a farmer or are you being a herbologist?
Right.
How deep is your love on this? This is what I want to know.
No valid. Like
how deep is your love? And then the other thing is,
you imagine going to church and be like, "Yo, here my tithes.
Next door.
Let me get an
eighth.
Let me get an eighth from Captain Crunch. Oh, you got to infuse with the communion. Let me get the communion. Yeah, I want my infused communion. Church lit for real. Like I see angels.
Let me get a quarterfinal Jesus on the main line.
Jesus on the main line. But my second thing is, the Bible talk about being soberly minded. Does this go against that in one way or another? And not to judge anybody, because I don't have no hell to put you in.
Yeah.
But just as a question in general.
In sobriety.
Will the church selling weed make the church look bad?
So what they do it right?
How do you do it right that it doesn't make you look bad?
Because you have to look at it from an industry standpoint.
So no,
and not just
I got you, Kevin, and I'm gonna tell you how you do this properly. You get your name off of it.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, because what?
I'm not calling it. What's this church called?
I'm
not calling it the New Baptist
Church.
Dispensary.
I'm not putting it under the umbrella of the church.
Right.
I'm just using the church as a plan. That's it. But
how would you feel?
Like
going to convention
I don't
and it just being a stall.
Yo,
just like
you gotta walk through the parking lot.
Right here. Yo, man, we got that grace of God for you.
We got the grace of God.
Grace of God for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That is wild.
You ever want to see Jesus a different way?
Because there are certain things that you can do that are more so community focused, that are more so everybody just different. But I'm not going to bring Covenant of Grace Fellowship International Dispensary, and we're just not gonna have Mount Arab Church of Herb. Like we're just not.
It just sound bad.
But there are ways. There. Listen, I'm allowing them to use the land that we have. We're not using it. We have land back here that we're going to use for
written it out
agriculture. You
Yes.
figure out your vocabulary words, and there's just a better way.
The way he came out with it, just like
But like I said,
this is what we're
for me,
doing.
it's not.
I'm just like, sir.
How much detail do we have? Like, do we know if he put it under the umbrella of the church? Do we know any of this information? Because if it's just in his name, you know what I'm saying? I don't see.
And then
If it's in his name because he owns it, that's one thing. I don't have no problem with you on the land, and then you sharecropping
but
over.
I ain't
you
gonna-
sharecropping over here.
it just sounds real.
It just sound bad.
It just
it sounds bad, but if weed was illegal, I could see it being bad.
so let
But
me.
because weed is legal,
All right.
and he has legal means of getting it into the legal
Got you.
dispensaries. Why
This
not take advantage?
this is the difficulty that have biblically. Let's not talk legal in the land because that law changes every other month. Okay.
Right, but it also
But-
obey the law of the land, right?
So now obeying the law of the land is not taking advantage of the law of the land.
That's
Those are-
not taking advantage.
Oh,
of it.
absolutely, absolutely. It's legal for you to smoke a cigarette. It's legal for you to get you a drink. It's legal to do it in the land.
For sure.
That means you go out and do it.
No, it doesn't.
It's legal to prostitute in places, but you don't go out and prostitute.
Right, but this
But-
is not.
But no, but biblically, because for those who have responsibilities, there's a responsibility to remain sober-minded. Now the question is it okay for you to be the two to mix up somebody's sobriety?
That's up to them though.
Yeah,
So-
but the Bible also say that you can't do
So-
things that allow your brother to fall.
Right.
That's
So
what I'm saying. That's why- that's the
am I
reason
going
why
to-
it's a thing
And
because
this is
it's
why
just like
I just feel like it's too churchy because it's like
It's not. It's
It
read your
is,
Bible
because-
because
I get the Bible 100%, but we live in different times now. We don't live in those Bible times, biblical times. We live
you can still go to hell then.
absolutely
So like
for sure, but for him to have a dispensary does not send him to hell.
oh, nobody said.
We're
That's
not-
what I'm saying.
we're-
I don't
So
have
that's what I'm
no
saying.
problem.
So because
With him-
so
somebody-
no.
With him
Go
having
ahead.
a
so
dispensary.
because somebody is dealing with their sobriety and going through their sobriety, and they take it upon themselves to go to the church's dispensary and
Not
go
the
get
church's
weed.
dispensary.
But it's the church. It's not the church's dispensary, but it's Jamal Bryant's dispensary,
Mhm.
right? It's their fault. It's their salvation on the line. He didn't say, "Hey, y'all come."
But
He's not-
he's
he's
responsible because you
Yeah.
when
As a
you
leader,
yes it is because
responsible.
I'm gonna tell you why he's responsible because when it's different than being a pew member yada yada yada, but when God Himself
As a leader,
tells you that I'm responsible for the flock, I can intentionally set you up on purpose, put you in a predicament where yes, there's benefits of it, but this very much might well lead you to something far deeper. So I have to balance out.
Then-
Now for
then
me,
we take that the what if and just pervert it. Like if he do smoke, he's not gonna go down the rabbit hole. Like
but
putting too much weight on it.
no, we're not.
Hard. Like,
But you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The weight, because everybody wants the outcome, whatever. There's a responsibility to leadership that is different than just being in the pew.
I get you.
No, you get me, but there's a responsibility that I have. I'm not going to intentionally put you in a predicament where it might challenge or make it more difficult for you. Now, I'll say this all the time. Certain people are graced to do a thing. In my personal opinion, Jamal Bryant is a whore. He's been cheating. He's been exposed repeatedly, but he has
For doing
apparently wild stuff. And here you are. To add to that now, I want to do this for the people, for the land.
you just
I think I get it. Somebody's gonna always have something to say somewhere about something, and you have every right to do so.
Right.
You have every right to give your opinion and your thought.
Right.
Period. But you just gave me a pamphlet to tell me, oh, okay, all right. Because if you're going to who you're going to employ, like for example, just me personally. If it was me, I'm not using the church. As the problem, that's just some stocks. Got it. You gonna have to figure out some hands.
Right.
They feel like, oh, I pushed this. No, I bought some stock in some herbs. Matter of fact, I bought some stock in some building supplies, and this is what they got. But for me personally, I'm not. And this is just me, and you can take it how you want to take it. I'm not about to become dealer and producer. I'm just not, because for me, weed has an effect to people, which causes not to be sober in mind. There's all kind of different avenues you can go with that, mentally, emotional triggers and all that, but I love her. But there are certain factors where I personally want to be able to do business with you sober-minded. I want you to be able to excel and do well sober-minded. I want you to understand who God is sober-minded and not rely on, that's just me. This is just my view on the herb. You know, so for some people it's like, oh, so do what you do. But if you want to go sign a contract with me, be sober. I told a dude last night in Uber, he was talking to real good. Oh, you high right now and you drinking. I got you. But your contract ain't valid if you high and you drinking. Right. I got in a fight with somebody because they were, oh man, your contract, yeah, dog. I'm not talking no business with you. If you high, you drunk. Because this contract not valid. And if a contract not valid, that means that the decisions that, by the law, that the decisions that you're really making aren't valid. Because, huh?
That's not valid.
It's always valid.
But it's not, because I complete homework high. I paint high. Sometimes I don't always smoke, but like I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've gone to work high and produced and would produce very well. Like,
but I best believe you can produce better. So we go to.
There's not a. I don't have a debate whether I can produce better.
Okay, listen. Okay, all right. You tell me high. The high that I've seen, that I've come across, that I've experienced has been that, oh man, I'm high, I want the munchies. And it hasn't been as productive. You haven't balanced out your schedule. You haven't planned that. And that can be character flaws as well. So it can be both. But for me, being high, being lifted, if you will, changes your state of mind. You can't tell me you don't. I don't watch TV. They didn't cook with it in TSC. They didn't
I hear you. All that. I hear you.
You got to ate it. I mean, we like these things.
I've been there.
Because then my question is though. Then I get to this point. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. Then why we doing it?
And it's always the why. It's because I want to. Like it's nothing deep. Me personally, because I like smoking, I smoke.
Why do you smoke? Because I like it. Why? What does it do for you? Because to do something that does nothing, for what?
Okay. Why do you get your hair cut?
So I can look good.
Because you want to.
Because I need to because when I get my, because you asked the question, when I get my hair cut, I move and I move different. I feel good. 100%. It's a great feeling. That's why I do it.
I get you. But there's a lot of things that you do just because you like doing it. Like you dance because you like doing it.
I enjoy dancing. It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling. The music, the vibe,
it's exercise.
It's valid. So
it's the same thing about marijuana. It's just
you like doing it, but watch it. Dancing does something for me.
Weed does something.
And my question is, what does it do for you? You know what I'm saying? So, like for me, what do
you want to hear?
What it does, like when
you go dancing,
when I go dancing, it's the vibe. I'm grooving. I'm in the mood. Mentally, I'm in a whole different space. I'm out here. I'm hitting my best footwork because I'm flexing because my feet work proper.
What is all of that?
Exercise.
It's a good
at the end of the day.
That's it.
So weed for you is a good feeling.
It is.
To say that, then that.
But see, that's the thing. But to say it is like, okay, you really don't know it until you actually say it. Like, why do you smoke? I never really thought about it. I smoke because I like smoking.
Right.
But
so
actually, it's a good feeling.
It's a good
feeling.
feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's different.
Right. So
yeah,
then, for me, when I'm in my groove, because you put up dancing, I'm dancing. I'm not watching. No, watch it. I'm not handling nobody's business. I'm not addressing anything else, but I'm just dancing. But there's music and I'm in this groove. So I've lost a relationship because I was dancing. I was in my groove because I was in my space. I was getting it. So even with that, I wasn't tuned in to the reality. I escaped because that's what I go do. I go dancing. So boom. So there's consequences even to that. So we in that situation, it's the same scenario. So
That's what I'm saying.
But see now
because it's we.
But watch this.
But as a leader, he can't be that person though.
Yeah.
Because, and I think it worked because even as someone who would own a business,
yeah,
regardless of what anybody else think, I always have to think the worst.
Yeah,
I can't be in a mindset of maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be like the worst. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen with that?
Right, and
then to be like, okay, so these are the worst things that happen. Is the positive things outweighing those
right,
things.
and you have to be built to handle the smoke that comes with that.
Yeah, some people just not.
And if you're not built for it, you don't do it. Because they don't get mad at the church when they come for you. No, you were built for it, so now take the smoke that comes with it. And that's just what I feel like. Right, I can take the smoke for line dancing and dancing. I can take that smoke. That's why I still bust a move. I can play Santa Claus and take
time where you couldn't.
No, I took the smoke. He made me mad.
Right.
But because that I assumed that it was a dig for me. Because I found out it wasn't a dig for me.
Right. But it's like when we went to Lockridge.
Yes.
The celebration.
Yeah.
And there was no dancing.
Right. We
don't understand why dancing is a problem for them.
Got you.
But you, as a minister, you understand. But me, as somebody who's like, it's just dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did it in the world. Okay, now do it for God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you were told not to, you stopped.
No.
You didn't.
No. You're at the event?
No. Not at the event. But when you were told by leadership, hey, Frank, I don't think you should be out here doing.
No, I was still dancing.
You were still dancing.
I'm still dancing.
So you were.
Because I can take the smoke. And I tell people this, Kiara Lattimore is a great example for me.
Okay.
She can go to the club and sing. And the grace that she has to change that crowd doesn't taint the character and the integrity that she has, who she is. She's graced for that. Everybody can't do that. So that's when I realized you have to know what you're graced. Jamal Bryant might be graced to be the drug dealer. He just might be graced.
He's not a drug dealer.
He might. Let's
the herbologist that he want to be.
Yeah. So he's graced enough. Let's go hood terms.
Okay.
He's graced enough
to be the green man.
Yeah. He's graced enough to buy the land. He's graced enough to grow crops. He's graced enough to employ. He's graced enough to distribute. He's graced enough to get the benefits of those who distribute.
And then with the smoke that comes with it.
And this with the smoke that comes with it. That's a level of grace that he has to deal with, and those attached to them have to deal with. He may gain some people in the church. He might lose some, but he has to deal with that.
Right. Because in my head, I'm like, you might get a lot of young people, and this thing might be a transitional thing for them.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
You
know what I'm saying? I get it.
To just come out right and just say, oh, red flag. Like, no, like open your mind up. Think about it.
But I don't think
it is biblically a red flag.
Biblically, it's definitely a red flag. It's a red flag. As a person,
but watch, take that same thing and make it crack. What do you mean? Oh, I got the baking soda. I got the baking soda.
I got the house.
Matter of fact, I got a direct line of access. But I'm gonna teach y'all how to be naked. I'm gonna teach y'all how to chop this. I'm gonna teach y'all how to count. I'm gonna teach y'all how to break this down into what it needs to be. I'm gonna teach y'all how to chemistry, how does really work. And then
no. I'm gonna say this.
It's the pharmacy.
At face value, as a leader in the church, at face value, it doesn't look like a very good thing. As a person in the pew, it don't necessarily seem like a great thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see it as a necessary terrible thing.
Yeah.
I don't. As far as in the church goes, I can see the consequences of. And then as somebody just on the street, it's just like, shoot, man, at this church they selling weed, man. Let's see what's happening.
But
church.
No.
Look, I ain't done.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
You
go
know what
ahead,
I'm
go
saying?
ahead.
Be like, yo,
That ain't how they
you
see
know,
it, but go
Be
ahead.
like, oh, we eat at the church. Let's see what it is with the weed, and then and since we here, you know, we gotta sit down. Might as well sit here. Might as well sit here. We go sit here and be stuck anyway. Might as well be stuck here. Now, if and this is if because we know the man and he don't seem like this is his kind of person, but he might be this person. I don't know. And this is one of those things that turn into we grow weed, but then we use it. We like, you know, we use it. You make pills
Right.
for pain.
God,
If we
right.
we make hemp and we
Right.
and we
Make
build
clothes.
a thing
Right.
that give to the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna
Then even if the church say it seems like a bad thing, you cannot discredit the positive
right.
that come with it.
N-
'Cause
now-
then, and that will be it.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm saying?
'cause what you're talking about is then giving you this is what about we like talk about all the time. Give me the benefits without the high.
But you still get the high.
No, give me the low. I don't put CBD
I
lotion.
get you. Lotions.
Is all this
clothes,
like there's
I
more
get
that I
you.
can do outside of taking this element, putting it in some paper, rolling up, putting it in a bag and palm, and being lifted. Meaning that there are benefits to this herb. I don't deny, but it's not required for me to get high. I don't need. I watch them cook and put little drops of this is the high element versus the bit. No, give me the benefits. Now, if he's gonna work this for benefits,
I ain't got nothing to say.
I ain't got nothing to say to you. Do your thing. So, but then also though, and this is a part that we know because we're in the church, but the world don't see this
that way.
And this because it's compromised. Because the streets is harder on the church than the church. So when I say you built for this, not just for the people that's in the synagogue and the Pharisees, but for those who are there who hold you at a standard already.
Right.
And for some people, it's gonna be, oh, I get it, because this is what I do, I'm down for it. But some folks will just be like, how? Like whoever wrote that comment, that wasn't a Jamal Bryan comment. That was somebody like on the outside, like, at church, what you doing? But we, like you said, this is what we talk about allegedly, because we never know the details.
Right. But that's also why I say if you're gonna do something that seems like it's gonna be a little sketchy, say everything that you're gonna do. Don't be like, yo, I bought this land, I'm gonna grow weed on it. Like it just sounds like because like I said, the first question was, okay, well, what strands?
What strands, what types?
And you know what I'm saying?
It's layers to this.
Is we going with
Is it sponsored by Snoop? Like,
you know what I'm saying? I just want to know. You know what I'm saying?
The
But
valid.
like that's what I'm saying. Like if you had a plan,
Yeah.
like yo, we're gonna grow weed. I'm gonna employ the young boys in here in the church. You know what I'm saying? So they can get paid,
Absolutely.
and to keep them away from. And if
Keep
they
them out of
do
trouble.
smoke, I know it ain't nothing crazy.
We know what's in
Then-
it. They grew it
And
themselves.
and then at the same
Blue
time,
magic.
I'm trying to expand so then we could do other stuff with this. And then you ain't even got to go deep into it. If that was all it was, I wouldn't say nothing to you. I'd be like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? All right.
And that's just about doing
Because like you said, to be extreme, they're gonna do crack. They're gonna do crack anyway.
it might be my gateway. But yeah, for sure.
No, okay. Weed is not a gateway.
Yes,
drug.
it is.
But
I'm
it's
a-
not because you've had.
I'm
I know
gonna
some
there
people
was
that
people
has
that-
been the gateway.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
get it,
I'm gonna
but
tell you why we
I
call
know
weed.
people who didn't smoke weed that only smoke crack.
Got you.
Oh, I know.
Oh, bet.
You know what I'm saying? Who only snort coke.
Yeah, but
Who only do heroin,
but
like-
it's always the weed defenders that get offended when we say weed is gateway.
it's not though.
But it is, and the reason why we talk about gateway, right. What happens is when-
Tylenol's a gateway drug.
when you but valid, it's just about who you spoke with and who's advanced and who's not. So we relate on the weed level, which is fine. We smoking, we got different tiers, and maybe you done dusted it and I ain't know it. Now I got I've been present, and I thank God that day I said no. Where it has been dusted and laced is the weed. And I'm like, for some reason that day, no.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Everybody else that went to the hospital and had, oh, what is going? Like I've been in the house. Whoa, like this is crazy. And
now,
what?
that is different. But now you have.
But let
I
me.
call them bozos. I'm sorry to cut you off. I call them bozos because if you get dusted, it's because you're not paying attention. You smoking anything that comes your way. If you smoke something that you didn't see roll, you're bound to get hit with something.
Gateway.
If you don't know who you smoking with, you're bound to get hit.
And you might
Like-
and this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say this because these are just experiences that I've been at the table. Okay,
Absolutely.
so me and old girl, we related on a weed level, but I went to her to the house. There's more options on the table. that I didn't. That weed was Wheaties, but she was weedy and some. But now that I'm here, it's like, oh, and the weed was decent, whatever. But if I happen to get zooted enough, or I decide to say I want to go a little bit higher than this, expand my horizon, all it takes is.
That's your problem.
Ooh,
I want to go a little higher.
man, ask me.
Some people be like that though. You know,
Yeah.
you know, but they call that chasing a high. Some
Chasing-
people
chasing
a high.
Chasing a high.
You know what I'm saying? Some people
And if you're
But that's
weed, trash weed is a big gate.
No, it's not.
trash weed.
because I'm not
think
getting
trash weed-
high.
Now,
I'm not.
now
No,
trash weed is a
will
gateway.
turn you off to smoking weed.
Not if you ain't never smoked it ever.
Not
What? Yes.
Because
absolutely.
if your body not used to it, you still probably gonna get high. But then
No,
but then
you
your
gonna have a
man's
headache.
your man's gonna
You
come
be
like
coughing
your
when
man's
your
gonna
throat
come
feel
like
funny.
but you gonna cough if it's your first time anyway. Don't matter what you smoking, you gonna cough.
But go ahead.
You gonna cough.
Go ahead.
Don't ask me how I know. Just saying. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how good it was. Went to the Indians, smelled it, looked at it, asked questions. All right.
As Fire 716, you've been talking. We'll be back in a minute. It's going down. Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning.
I just want the church thing to be a positive thing.
No,
Now,
fact.
how I see it, like as somebody who can look and instead of looking at it in a 180 straight line, can try to 360 my way around it. You know what I mean? If it's one of those, even when they did the drug thing and it was like, we give out needles, I still seen that as a positive thing, even though it was a negative. It was to a negative thing because it stopped transmission of a thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the same thing with the weed thing. If I can't stop my son or daughter from smoking, because that's just what they like to do.
Mm-hmm.
They know don't be walking in my house, whatever. But I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still my kids. I ain't gonna kick them out the house or nothing. It's not like, you know what I mean? Unless they start wilding.
Valid.
You know what I mean? I would rather know they was getting it from pastor.
hey, Pastor, listen, my son needs about a pound.
I would
Let me holler
rather.
at you real quick.
I would feel more comfortable knowing they getting it from pastor than if they was getting it from Jermaine or whoever. You know, no, because let's be real, it'd be the random white boys in the suburbs. They get it from Jeremy on the NCCC campus. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Not
So
in
like
trip.
how I see. So if I in that parent mindset, you know what I mean? It's like I may not like it, but because it's regulated, I can at least monitor it in a way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And that would be me as a parent. You know what I mean? Because kids is gonna do what they want. You could be the kid all day, but once they get to a certain age, being them being them. Well, I ain't gonna say being them ain't gonna change nothing.
Yeah.
But
I reduced my fireplace.
you know what I'm saying? Once they get to a certain age, you know what I mean? Putting your hands on them start becoming a deterrent instead of I'm trying to stop you from hurting yourself thing. You know what I mean? Especially I think especially with dudes, because the dude thing is like I get attacked out here and now I'm getting attacked at home. And then with a girl, it's like you teach a girl not that so many things not to let happen. Don't let no man do this. But then they turn 16 and they wilding, and then you hit them, and it's like, "Cause you told me not to let no man hit me." That's the VD. You know what I'm saying?
Take your stairs to the face, get out of my house.
You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I say, as a parent, to know where it's coming from, would make me feel better. If it's something,
My
I
thing
could,
is-
if it was something I could not stop.
There's a better way.
It's always a better way.
Don't you blow no smoke in my house. If I smell the essence, you better get you a change of clothes. It's a cabinet of clothes outside in the garage. Don't bring it here. If you, it's a bathroom in the back.
Can they go in the backyard and smoke?
Huh?
Can they go in
No.
the garage and smoke?
Nope. Nope.
You
Not
gotta,
here.
You gotta go 100 feet from the house.
Not here.
So okay.
So if there's
Now,
because I'm gonna be who I am because
you are.
I'm gonna ask your why factor.
Mhm.
And if you tell me the benefits
Or if you say
of
something,
and
or you
you
say
start
something
talking
stupid
about,
to me.
it helps me with does it? So you don't need to be high. You just need to earth. Here's the extraction of what you need. Boom. Okay. Because
You still get high from the extraction.
what hear what I'm saying. That what you telling me the benefits are, the got it in the pill.
You still get high from
Valid.
the
But
pill.
what I tell you, I don't want no smoke. So you ain't gotta smell like weed. You ain't gotta look
You can
all
still be high.
you ain't gotta look all
Crazy.
delusional. You ain't gotta be all wild. Because you come here like you don't know what you're talking about and act a fool, you're not gonna like me. Valid. Get your stuff and go to the back house. I ain't kicked you just to the back.
You gotta move to the
Back
garage.
house.
Your garage is your room.
Yo,
Dang.
love it though. I love it. Like my thing is, a lot of kids, man.
I'm
want the-
gonna be a different parent.
I'm not always gonna be the person that is always like, I want the best for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one of those ways I could be like, I want the best for you is to call you out on your stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that you wrong and that you
No.
bad.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because
Like
I tell my Uber riders, no, you can't smoke in here. No, you can't. No, I got a vet. I don't care. You cannot.
No, fact.
Because there's something happening bigger than you that's in here.
Yeah.
And I can't just because you're having this moment, even to some more, I mean, and try it. You're having this moment. Don't mess up the essence of my home. The peace. I want apple cinnamon and not urban and cherries.
Cherries.
Somebody should make that.
Herbs and cherries.
Cherry and herb.
I don't know.
What is that? That's beaches and herbs. Now I don't know who out there listening, but if you can create a fragrance with fruit infused fragrances, like weed,
That'd be scary.
like it's like
That'd be scary.
peaches and cream and dro. Peaches and cream and dro. I don't know how you do that. I don't know. There's so many names now. Facts.
Two words that kind of match. Ginger and dro.
And that blend of I'm lifting. Oh, y'all smoking in here? No. Oh, it's sweet in here. Oh my God, this place. Perfect blend of essence. Make it into a liquid. Put it into a plug-in. Okay, y'all playing. Okay, make it into a wax.
So-
Throw it on a.
Okay. You know how they got those infusers? Now, what if they have a weed infuser that infuses into
A diffuse.
Is it infuser or diffuser?
It'll be, I think infuse the one that goes.
That
Yeah.
okay. What if that vapor
Vaporize
eventually gets you high?
very, very slowly.
Yeah. Like the
It'll take
smell,
all day.
the
It'll take all day.
it's just like
Like that's how I feel about vape, and that's how I feel about smoking.
But my
Period.
thing is,
Yeah.
because low level stuff can still get you high.
Yeah.
But you still get the
Because-
effect of it.
but it's more of a body
Right.
high.
But for me is
But that's what most
I-
people want.
I
They
told
want
my
that-
wife-
they want their body
The
to
relaxation.
relax.
like for example, just breathe. No, legit,
I
because
get what you're saying,
no,
but
I'm gonna tell you because cigarettes is you taking a time out to breathe. It is the nicotine that makes it addictive.
I get you for sure.
Breathe.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to vape. You want to inhale this helium vapor,
Not helium.
not
That's
helium.
it.
So, but if you take time to breathe and relax and expand your mind, you do these things. You can have you tried it without it? Have you tried sitting down and breathing? And that's what you do in yoga and all these things in meditation is to intentionally taking a breath repeatedly.
They call it mindfulness.
Mindful, which brings a relaxation, a peace Right, meditate day and night. The Lord knows. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You like to the Big Frank in the morning. Kev on air. Damn the Dark Knight, all in the building, man. Talking about Jamal Bryant being high and lifted up in the house of the Lord. Getting into the presence of God. I mean, that when they be like, you won't leave the same way you came. Obviously, obviously, I am not going to be in the same place that I was in when I got here. What we got for local news? Anything popping? What we got for just news? Because clearly I can't find my phone.
Right now, so Hansel Emmanuel, star basketball player who only has one arm.
Yes.
Y'all seen the video?
Yes.
Has reportedly signed a deal with Adidas. Shout out to him. Shout out
You
to
know, Adidas is just trying to get another black representative.
Man,
because they
getting all the black people, bro.
They lost they bit.
Yo, they getting all they black people back.
Ain't they? Who was it? Oh my God. Not Don Capers. That's not even a real person.
Kyrie wasn't under
No.
No.
The black Don Magic Wand? No, it wasn't him.
Don Magic Wand?
No, it's none of them. There's a black guy. He's famous for like fashion. He's signing a deal, I think, with either Balenciaga or
you
Well,
talking about
the dude that do Gucci.
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Because everybody trying to get back the black man. Okay,
fact.
because y'all done cut
You
him
say
off.
he's doing a deal with who?
Balenciaga, I believe.
I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope not. Stick to Gucci, though. Please stick to Gucci.
yeah.
'Cause, yeah. No.
But Balenciaga is in the situation right
Yeah.
now.
You don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
That was
Your name
before,
is not tarnished.
That was before we found out.
Facts.
Okay.
Yo, and Kanye was like, shut up about Balenciaga because it's the same as y'all cutting up. We just
Fact. But now, did you hear about what he's doing with their clothes?
No.
He's buying all their clothes and selling them, like rebranding them and selling them for $20. Like everything. He got a warehouse full of their stuff. Sweats, t-shirts, everything, and rebranded them. I think it was like
Dang. $20. Because but then the question is he, because if he bought it in bulk,
They still get.
they get paid, but it's like
I don't think you mean like a discount.
yeah, because you know how you can buy in bulk. So this is a multi-million-dollar contract you made. If I'm leaving, this is what I'm getting, and this is what I want. Oh, you can have these. These might be out of stock, out of season, whatever the case may be, but they still Balenciaga. I don't know that, but I'm just saying. But then to rebrand Kanye's special ed. He don't care. No, I'm so sorry. But anybody who's has retarded kids or special ed, I mean any offense to that, please forgive me. He's a different mental capacity person. Jay Cherie, good morning. I see you. Dang, cancel.
It's official. Jackie Chan confirms that they go drop the Rush Hour 4.
Rush Hour 4. They
Drop the
owe.
Rush Hour 4. Somebody buy it. Somebody bringing a kid. I don't know which one, but it's gonna be a day.
I think it's gonna be
DC Young Fly.
nope. I think it's gonna
Yo, no disrespect to DC. I'm just tired of seeing it.
be, the daughter's gonna have a kid. I feel like the daughter's gonna have a kid.
Yeah. As long as they bring my
I gotta go back and I gotta go rewatch. What was 3? I remember 1.
3 was in France. That was with
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Got you.
We already talked about Britney.
Yeah.
She got her own private joint.
She might come out with a brand called Escape.
Bro, that's lit. No, I don't think you can do that because Escape is anyway.
Yeah, but it might be like Escape with iron or something like something crazy. What's ain't that dumb?
Something like that. So
Rescue.
Tiana reveals that she has been diagnosed with an extremely rare progressive neurological disorder that leads to increasing stiffness. Dion has been having spasms that leave her with walking difficulties that impact her vocal cords. I know that I definitely read that she canceled the rest of her tours.
Wow.
Because of it. Pray for you, Celine Dion. You know.
What song did she sing? Anybody know a song?
I'm your lady.
And all I keep seeing is, hey, this is people Bryson and Cassie on overnight, late night when they have soul music and these be random. I just see her. I don't know why.
Yeah, Celine Dion. You know. Ain't
Yeah.
she connected?
Yes, she is. She's Yeah.
Canadian.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Maple syrup and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Flapjacks. They don't eat pancakes. They eat
Flapjacks.
It's turkey.
The Titanic theme song.
Yeah, that was like.
How'd that go?
Yeah, I don't remember. That. I don't even like that. I didn't even like that movie. So.
My mother was dating a man, and he took us to the Titanic. That was the worst decision. This 3-hour long movie. What is we doing in here? I was so over it as a child.
I didn't even like the movie, so I can't.
Yeah.
If you want to go right to local news, or you want to take a break?
We take a break. We'll be right back with some local news. My heart will go on. That's all I hear is just drop. This is going down. Ja Rule coming up. Put it on me right here on 5716 Big Frank in the morning. Spat out. Candy, you okay?
She's gonna keep naming songs that we don't know. Just
My heart will
I don't
go
know
on.
how my heart will go on.
Baby. Let's try to sing it for a minute. My phone is somewhere.
I'm just here to make you think. Incorporated. It was told in reverse. The untold truth about the transatlantic slave trade.
You want my phone and you're not gonna get it. It's not happening.
It's a book.
They wouldn't know what to do.
They would.
Yeah.
I want to. Did y'all see that movie?
What movie?
Well, it was a preview for a movie
Oh, with a black dude.
where where the roles were reversed,
Uh-oh.
like slavery instead of black folks and white folks.
And I didn't see it.
Find something that ain't
Yeah, I'm about to
Find something that ain't yours.
snatch these students. What they doing?
You're not getting it.
It's a hard schedule today.
They dealing with a lot.
They're dealing with a lot right now.
Holidays coming up.
Holidays coming up. Parents not gonna be there. Daddy's still missing.
Not that. Why we had to come up with that? It's bad because I don't have that trauma though. But I know a lot of black people do.
Mm-hmm. They be like, "Oh, you play football?" I'm gonna be like, "My dad wasn't there." I have no sports. I'm an arts major. He was locked up. He was here in the beginning, but I don't remember. But then he was locked up, and then he came back.
Yeah, but I feel like being locked up is different than your dad not being there.
Yes and no, but both is absent.
As
Absence.
a child, I would see it that way. Period. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I was on
You know
the
what I
street.
mean? But as somebody on the outside, I'd be like, well, let your dad. Let the police took him. Like,
I want to go visit him a few times. That's how I started eating
you
French
gotta
toast.
spend it to make it work out for you. Like,
I said that's how I started eating French toast at Burger King for the first time. Going to visit my dad, locked up.
Yo.
the man is there.
French toast is gonna crack for me though. Throw them joints in the air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I
Crunchy French toast
don't like
sticks.
it crunchy. Though. I like it.
Not all the way
crunchy on the
through.
outside.
That's it. Only on the outside.
When you
That's
bite
like
into it, it gotta
It'd
be
be
soft.
I
soft.
want that
What's
crunch.
that?
Yeah.
And then it
Got
kinda
to.
like melt. And then you get the butter syrup.
Nice.
Boy, you better be sleeping in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, see,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to sleep when I got home.
Oh man. Oh
Seems
man.
as if I won't be sleeping today. It's fine. World Cup is back on.
Yeah.
No, I thought about like placing bets for these games.
Went to Crenshaw's.
Say that?
Went to Crenshaw's.
Uh-huh.
Had the blueberry waffle joint, chicken wings, like glass. Went to another spot down in there, brisket fire. There's like
Where?
several restaurants.
Oh, they inside?
Inside the joint.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get down to 27 Chandler. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, I got
There's
to.
these brisket.
So it's like the south side. It's like the bazaar on the west side bazaar. There's all that food in
Fire
some real good
716
indie.
Radio. Your boy Big Frank. It's Big Frank in the morning. Kev on there. Daniel Dark Knight. My kids in the background weeping and wailing. Big Frank on my lap. That's not good. That's not good.
Littlefoot.
My boy right here. It's going down this morning. Let's get into some local news real quick. What we got going on?
two quick things.
Yes.
A vacant structure fire on Goodyear Avenue in Buffalo is under investigation. The fire department responded to it at 2:30 this morning. On Thursday. The fire department estimates that there is about $120,000 in damage to the structure.
What? I mean, it was vacant.
But it was
so,
vacant. So
yeah. Was it?
Vacant or abandoned?
it just says vacant.
Okay.
So it could be somebody else, but nobody was there. Positives. And then the police said 23-year-old Anthony Torello of Buffalo, 25-year-old Christian Pretek, you can see where we're going with this, of Alden, and 24-year-old Christian Aguilar of Williamsville. These people are spread out. Were arrested in connection to 3 separate cases. They were all charged with promoting a sexual performance by a child and possessing a sexual performance by a child. They are all allegedly possessed child pornography.
The Buffalo Police
Child could be 17. That counts as child.
The Buffalo Police Department is looking for more information in a robbery at the Citizens Bank on Elmwood in Buffalo.
Next to the
Yeah, they got to be out here robbing banks.
crazy.
I'm next.
19 arrested in Jamestown for fentanyl meth ring bust.
Is that a surprise to you?
No.
Jamestown, where all the drugs can be found.
Where all the drugs can be
James. A drug town.
They should just put that. That should just be on the Jamestown, where all the drugs can be found. If this is what you want.
What's crazy? It wasn't even a lot, but still enough. Not with his picture with his one handgun and 3 bags.
But that's a lot of fentanyl.
Fentanyl is dangerous.
Yeah, because you just need a little bit.
That's a fact.
Listen, people be going for the fent. Like
He looking off.
look,
Weird, man. Y'all
see how I
weird.
know. I can't talk too much about HIPAA, but listen.
Y'all weird, man. That's all I'm saying.
Got you.
Y'all weird, man. Doing it weird.
Yeah.
Why you being weird to me?
See, I kind of understand. You
weird.
kind of understand crack. It was the 80s. Stuff was happening. I get it. I kind of understand. I kind of understand super old people and cocaine. It was in the 20s. Y'all was having y'all fun.
Just Mathis
Mathis
like, you still doing crack? Like nobody doing crack.
Y'all wasn't thinking about it. Even at the time, they was using cocaine as a to stop pain during surgery. I get it. Okay, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's 2022.
Yeah, burn it.
Yeah,
Get rid of
we
it.
know.
Well, don't burn it. Don't burn it. But get rid of it.
Addiction is real. We wish you everybody
A happy sobriety.
I was a speedy recovery. No, get up, get out.
Facts.
No, facts.
A long recovery. A lifetime of recovery.
Facts.
Listen.
The World Cup back on, y'all. Get lit.
The what?
World Cup.
I've never engaged in the World Cup watching World Series. I didn't even know what it was.
Because baseball could be really, really slow.
And World Cup is the World Cup is soccer.
It's a lot of.
Where's the World basketball game?
It's a lot of standing around.
Yep.
Right. I was gonna say the Olympics. They gotta
What
make
about world football though?
everybody don't play football, but everybody play rugby.
Rugby though.
Rugby is out there. That's
But-
Olympics.
But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody plays football. It's just called rugby.
It's a different sport altogether.
And rugby with a racket.
No, it's a ball. It's a fat football.
It's a totally different sport, though.
It's a totally different sport.
What's the?
It's just formulated different.
Gotcha.
Instead of
Ain't no
separate
pad.
huddle.
Ain't no
You're all in
pads.
one huddle.
Ain't no pads. Ain't no huddle. Ain't no plays. Just play.
Like,
Just
45
running
minutes.
catch.
45 minutes.
Right.
45 minutes.
it sounds like something that we in Atlantis we play.
Only throw behind you. You can't throw in front of you.
You gotta throw it back. You
You
can't
can
throw it
kick the
back.
ball in front of you. You cannot throw the ball in front of you.
Yeah, it's like the flea flicker. You know how
But you got to flea flick. You got to find a way to flea flick all the way down the field.
But see, the person with the ball that throws it back got to block
Or get smacked.
or get smacked.
But
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch me some rug with the bees.
Rugby is
I call
intense.
it the swarm.
The swarm. Listen, I know, because listen, as men, we do show differently. I be trying to tell people that a female is important and valuable and needed. I'm going to put out a for a second woman.
I was gonna say.
I could, but her schedule about to get busy. And then I want a woman that's a real woman, and no disrespect to those who are I identify as a woman. You know what? I'm not liking that because I got a cousin that I would gladly love Delonce Star to be available on the show. That's a dual. That's a dual.
They got to be. They got to get. They got to.
I gotta find it. I'm gonna find out. Look at me. I don't even know how to say it.
I'm gonna find
They.
I'm gonna say some wild shit.
Okay, I had a conversation.
Yes.
So
Oh, here we go.
y'all,
Yeah.
you and you,
Yes.
to me,
Yes.
they,
They.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Because they is a plural word for plural people.
Thank you.
Yes.
Why?
It's two of them in one
You
person.
want to hear something?
So they must be battling multiple personality disorder to be called they. I miss y'all too. LOL. I'll get one more week of scheduling.
Dang.
Is
Yeah.
But they,
But they.
them,
They them.
there. It's pretty 9 times out of 10 if I'm referring to y'all two.
Yeah.
Right. They in there
they them.
on the computer. No, she's in there
She.
on the computer. Because what is going on with the world?
Yeah.
So like I broke it down to mental.
Okay.
It has to be a mental thing. Multiple like I said, multiple personalities.
Yep.
You
Disorder.
don't know who you are. So you want to identify as more than one person.
Which is funny because he technically around the world he can call anybody because he is a singular for a person in general. So even if you talk to a girl, you're like, yo, yeah, he was, I don't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's why certain things that you say don't have a woman, don't have like a girl version of it.
A feminine.
Got you.
Like, yeah, I was out here with the guys.
It could
She
be a
still
female
is
in the
a
group.
guy.
She's still.
You know
She's
what
still
I'm
one of the
saying?
guys. Facts. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Homies is
know.
not homies is a very masculine word.
Yes, but
You
she
know,
can be homies too. Valid.
So it's funny.
Yeah, like there was a hole.
That's what happened when you live in a man's world, though.
No, they are gender fluid. So it's both male and female. Not giving them a pass. It's just an explanation. What is gender fluid?
Today I'm him, but now I'm her. Today I'm a horse.
So again,
Today
like
I'm
I
a
said, don't try to make it sound good.
I'm not gonna
Multiple personality disorder.
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
They don't know who they are.
The first time somebody told me that they identify as something, I was like, and when they got it justified, like in court, it was justified. I was my first day. Right after, I was like, you know what? From today on, I identify as a straight white man,
Right.
and you cannot tell me that I'm not.
Can't tell me that I'm not, and that's the challenge that I have with it is
And I
because
want all the perks of the straight white man.
right. So however I identify, you have to acknowledge
You
me
have
as.
to acknowledge me.
I identify as a slim, fit, no kids, no wife, bachelor in the like with Versace. Like I identify as like, come on.
I identify as a rich white man. You gonna respect?
You know what it was? It started off as a positive thing, like speak on what you gonna be, not what you is. And people was like, yeah, I'm gonna be this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. And they took it and they was like, well,
y'all can do this. I can be.
I am a woman.
I identify as having a perfect credit score. Acknowledge me as such. Anything.
I live in Williamsville in one of them big houses.
That was crazy. They have backyards. No, because
You know who got big houses? Clarence.
Yeah, but that's because they got so much room.
And it's in the
what?
Scary,
so
Spalding,
Gettsville.
Oh, Valen.
I'm paying a house out there. No. I leave out of this neighborhood and across the street, it's a nice house, wraparound porch.
Yeah.
It's only like a corner, like a corner wrap.
Yeah.
But it's a wraparound. Like, I love wraparounds. No, they can't, because we ain't saying.
I'm not saying
we haven't even hit the market to be. We are still in development. We are still. I identify as successful, but we identify. I'm. Oh yeah. How many views you got? 3. But I identify as viral. 3. Oh God, I thank you. But for sure, identification. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't take it to heart.
Yeah, don't take it to heart.
I'm gonna definitely call my cousin Delonte and see if they're available in the morning.
That's fine. Just
and that would be
my only thing is make sure his skin is still tough. Because only because of the discussions that we have.
Yeah, facts.
Because
he got it
right. But then like not knowing everything.
Right. I was like, wait a minute. We can become very opinionated. So,
yes, because very, very strong.
Just make sure he ready for the smoke.
He or she, well, you never know who's gonna show up.
Never know who's gonna show up.
So
make sure they smoke.
Make sure they ready for the smoke. So I say I'm gonna give you a call. I love you so much. Just know that's real love.
Sure, all love.
We just don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, imagine going to a gender fluid herb selling church.
That'd be weird.
Nope. What does Jamal Bryan be like? Listen, we open to, we don't identify anymore as male and female. We are they, them, and us, and we get lifted. Just start adding stuff. And missionary today, deacon tomorrow. I'm done.
Not saying stuff ain't gonna get done.
First lady today.
I would sit there every couple Sunday to just watch how God lowers it every couple months. Like they was real high up here. I come back 6 months later. They just came down to here. I come back 6 months later. They came down to here. I'm like,
valid. One lady, she's a they are when he is right. My point. Transgender, and they talk about going to church. They go to church, and one day that they went, they didn't feel like dressing up as who they've been dressing up as. They, and they just went as themselves. And the pastor walked up to acknowledge it and just like, oh hey, we ain't seen you in a while. And he was so just, happy that they were acknowledged as who they were and not for what they identify as.
I called you by your name, bro.
Yeah.
So is that kind of
that's what their
like
issue is?
The Britney situation? You do all of this to be called what you're identified as. To just not give a care when you identify as who you really are.
I don't know. People got.
You know, when I was in the den, I testified, identified. You know, he knew me before the foundation of the world, and I'm just kind of subscribed to who he called me to be. Okay, I identify as God's purpose plan. I don't. I identify as what God called me to be. Yeah.
No, that's wild.
Yeah. So.
It'd be something to see.
Dang! Imagine. Can you imagine that?
When I see it, I just ignore
Like,
it. I don't act like
can you imagine going and not knowing? Like, I can't tell you, I don't know that this is a. Everybody's just
Who they were born. I didn't
right.
know.
So I didn't know that it was a transgender fluidity church. I go
One day you come to
and
church, it's like
mad females,
2 weeks later,
and we and every fourth Sunday it's original. It's dressed it's dressed down Sunday. So you come on the third, and you come back on the. What is happening?
My only issue with it would be, I'd be like, look, if you're not soprano, don't be trying to sing soprano, sir, or ma'am, or they.
No,
you know you're a tenor.
Brittany is a stud. That is right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Brittany, sing tenor if you tenor is your note. Okay. Don't try
sing
soprano. She now because a stud can be fluidity, because it's just the saying that today I feel more masculine, and then tomorrow I want to put on a dress and feel feminine. And
you're confused as to who you are.
In fact, in either way, they are willing to take you down, take you to the king. Okay, you can still be somebody good thing. You are able. You still have the qualities and the function.
Leave y'all alone.
No, valid. So yeah. So you know,
just like you have your days when you're tired, you don't want to get the makeup on.
Yep.
They have their days where they
the days, you know.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So. They don't want to be masculine today, okay? But even in y'all masculine, you still feminine. I don't know. Well, y'all can put all the tape you want around yourself and try to.
They're not water. Water is fluid. Kool-Aid is fluid. Gas is fluid.
They can just change in and out. That's it.
They can form into whatever it is they want to be.
Yes.
Water. Can form any shape, can take any shape.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. They're confused.
Kev don't care about what you got to say.
They're confused.
Well, there it is.
One day you want to be Jessica, not you, Jessica, but the next day you want to be
Joseph. I found. Listen, I went to school with a young lady, and she would be her. I'm gonna just use Stacy. That's the universal name. And just want to be Stacy, feminine Stacy. And then the next day she'll wrap up. She's saran wrapped, decompressing her.
They have their days where I don't feel like working.
I don't feel like.
No.
Do they have days that they like? I'm just going.
So
they have days where they have time to put it in. They have days where they don't have time.
So, all right, think about it. Days they don't want to get dolled up.
Check your bottom. It's no. Just make sure that's in there. Go ahead.
Is that better?
Yes.
One day they don't want to throw the lace front. They don't want to throw the wigs.
Yeah, it's I don't know why it's
they got a lot of work. They don't want to work real hard.
Yeah.
Check. Better?
Yes.
All right. One day they don't want to do the makeup.
Yeah.
But the next day they want to saran wrap, detach, do all of this manly preparations, but they don't want to take the extra step to look like a female.
Yeah.
One day they just
no.
with the bonnet on.
Just
and one day they want to bend over and put their hands on the ground and be a horse and walk around. Because I identify as a horse.
Do what you want. Feel how you feel.
Listen, we'll be right back with words of inspiration and knowledge or something for you. Right here at Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
Do what you want. Feel how you feel at Fire 716. Yo.
Check. Can y'all hear me on this mic?
We will laugh though. It's not that.
It's too much. It's too much. They stay masculine. Man, listen. Mm-hmm. Man, listen.
Like I said, Fire 716.
No.
Life.
No.
Live your life at Fire 716.
No. It's
If a
if a person claims stud,
Uh-huh.
they stay masculine.
they can feel that way, but you still feminine. I still see your butt.
I still see your
see
breast.
shape. I still see your feminine
I
quality.
still don't see your Adam's apple.
I had a conversation.
Like,
I had a conversation with somebody at work, and they was like, They was like, "Would you date a trans person?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Because I can still tell if you're a girl or not. I can still tell if you're a dude." I was like, because I was like, don't get me wrong, they out there where the change
Get valid.
crazy.
Valid.
You know what I mean?
Valid.
But as a dude who has looked at females for most of his life, if I sit next to you long enough, I'm going to be able to tell if you're a dude eventually. And even if it take me a while, I could be like, dang, I could approach you, walk up to you, and was like, you know what, you is bad. What's up with you? 5-10 minutes go by. Eventually, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, the cheekbones don't go, ain't like the cheekbones they not high like how girls would be high when they cheekbones is high.
You got an edge of
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just things that I could just tell. And I told this guy, I was like, certain things I can tell a dude is when he a dude. I was like, unless the dude is like 5'5", 5'5",
In the hands,
he already he not skinny, but he is already skinny. He don't have nothing. That's just. I was like, and his shoulder. He don't have no shoulders or nothing. He already looked like a chick before he was a dude. You know what I'm saying? But even then, I was like, I know pretty dudes, but he's still a dude. He's still a dude.
I don't know.
He could dress him as a dude. He could dress him as a girl all he wants.
Still look like a brother.
Still like a dude to me. Same thing with a girl. You can tell when a girl is a girl.
How you doing when you was that?
You could study as much as you want.
Synthetic transfusion under duress.
Miss. You was a skinny girl. You became a fat dude. You was still a girl.
Yo, a skinny girl turned into a fat dude. That has to be.
It has happened. I have seen it. That has
Disgusting looking.
The hormones.
It's the horse.
But even then, I still know you're a girl.
Facts.
How dude hair is and how girl hair is, no matter how good his hair is, I can tell when it's a dude or when it's a girl. I know the difference between girl good hair, dude good hair. I just know. I know.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. That was a Black Street, Dr. Dre and the Queen Pen. No diggity, no doubt, right here on Fire 716. Your boy Big Frank. Get ready to give you words of inspiration, encouragement. We've been talking a whole lot of mess today with the fellas, and my phone is missing. And
it don't matter. We just gonna come back.
Period. Like, you can't stop my app. What's your words for encouragement for the people?
Know who you are. Just know who you are. Like, that's it. Like, you know who you are, because there's too many confused people out here, man. Because, man, yeah, that's it. That's all.
Know who you are.
If you're gonna sell weed at your church, make sure that
it's sanctioned by God.
Sanctioned by God.
Let me stop. Oh, man, I had something deep to say yesterday, and I flopped it. I don't remember what it really was. It was about being hungry, though. Got something else to say, though. Don't be Barnabas. Be Silas. Let me help you out. You see, Paul and Barnabas had a falling out over John Mark. But if you keep reading later on, I don't think they say it in the Acts necessarily absolutely why. No, yes they do. Say Acts absolutely why. Their disagreement was because Barnabas was like, let's go and take John Mark with us. But Paul was like, no, because he left us midway. And no, we was gone. He dipped on us. So no, I'm not taking her with me. And then don't be Barnabas. All right, be Silas. Y'all, you try to stay with your mans that left you. No, get you a homie that's like, yo. I'm here.
No fact.
Valid.
Don't be.
No, that's
listen,
real.
A lot of y'all is Barnabas people who, and y'all friends is John Mark, and y'all cool.
Like, I was at the time, you're John Mark. Dog. We good.
John Mark.
You're John.
All right, that's y'all problem.
You're a
John
flagrant.
Silas.
John Tyler.
Who's gonna pick up a Timothy? We're gonna be chilling. All right,
I think my words of wisdom is we have a desire, we have the faith, and we have the hope, but not the discipline. As much as I talk about occupying the place that God called you to be in, walk through the doors, all these things, you have to change your disciplines. And that's even to myself. My wife made a statement I was snitching on my household. She made a statement this morning, and she said that this arrangement is really not it. And I was like, it's not that bad. And the truth of the matter is that because we have to change our habits, we have to create new disciplines. And I'm saying that it's easy,
right? But
you have to do your due diligence to make sure that you are accommodating and making sure that you're ready for what God is getting ready to do. And that's a character. That's you. That's not because God didn't do it or God's not moving. God's waiting for you to get the discipline required to occupy and have what I want to use is substance. And I say that because you want to have substance to what you say, substance to what you do. But if you're not disciplined to study, or you're not disciplined to spend time, you're not disciplined to do your due diligence or get up early enough to spend time for yourself than everybody else, or set time aside for you. If you're not disciplined to take care of yourself, you do yourself a disservice, and you can't execute the fullness of what God has called and commissioned you to do. So for me, it's about changing my disciplines and identifying as I'm successful. It's your boy Frank, Big Frank. It's not Jay Sharik. Right. She's not present in the room. Bus thrown, boom, hit, and it's going down. Until we meet again on Monday, 576 Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
You're